what have been your experiences as students at a predominantly white institution?
Well, I think for me, as a first year, I wanted to get involved as soon as I could because why not? Meet new people, meet new faculty, and I was really excited to come to campus. And I definitely think, comparing my parents' college education to mine, I feel like I've been taking it a step further when it comes to being involved and really being a self-advocate for our community. And like this, Curl Talk crossover episode, stuff like this has really been important to me because I feel like not only am I growing my skills as like journalism and like all of that, but I'm making a change for the future Quinnipiac students to come in. And I remember seeing videos of Esau on like the YouTube page, and I was getting so excited to come to school. I'm like, Mom, look at this kid Esau. He's doing it at school. I'm gonna be like that. Do the little go Bobcats, all of that. I was so excited. And now I'm like here doing it, and it's like I'm manifesting that for myself, and it's really exciting. So I'm happy.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm really thankful that I haven't had like a negative experience, especially like a racial like negative experience here. Honestly, every faculty that I've came into contact with, they've all been very nice, very helpful, very just willing to work with me. With the student body, I guess you could say, I haven't really put myself out there like that. I've been trying to get involved a little more with the school, but it did take me a while to, acclimate and all that.
So for me being here for 4 years, I can say I've never had anything like specifically happen to me, but I've seen it. I feel like our university tiptoes around a lot of things. Fast forward to when George Floyd died, and their email was people of color. I'm a person of color, but it's not involving me, it's involving Black men. Right? That whole situation about the Black man. Black men are feeling unsafe in this country right now, and that's how it was built and whatnot. And then they sent an email about Asian Americans. That email, in my opinion, was way better than the email they sent in the summer. And I think little things like that, it shows how they tiptoe around certain issues and they kind of prioritize it better and how they word it better. This is something I've noticed. Please don't take offense to this. But with all the State of the Unions that I've seen my past 4 years, any question about diversity, race, who do they ask? They ask him. So it's like, what's the point of having him if you're just gonna have him answer all the questions? Like, everyone on that committee should have an answer. And the fact that they point all of those questions to him is scary. That means if something were to happen, they're just gonna go to him. Like, that means you can't handle like that situation, that kind of conversation without having a Black man there.
And so I think it's split, right? And I don't take any offense, right, at all. I've been Black a long time, right? So, so I think part of it is, some of the reason why they turn some of those questions to me is because I'm like responsible, like in my role, like as VP of Equity and Inclusion. But the interesting thing, even before taking this role, when I was just Don Sawyer, the sociology professor, people still came to me for different things. And so in this role, like it's my responsibility, and I agree that it shouldn't be just my responsibility, right? Because if you have a chief diversity officer, it's not that they're the person who's supposed to do all of the work for the institution, right? It's a collective effort. And so similarly, like if people have budget questions, they're going to ask our chief financial officer. And it should be directed. You don't want to ask me questions about the university's budget. I can tell you some stuff, it may not be accurate, right? But the difference is when you have a chief financial officer, people don't look at them as the person who's supposed to do every department's budget, right? Every person's budget. They expect people to have an understanding of how to do their own budgets, and he oversees the budget for the institution to make sure we're good. And so I tell people that's how you should see the role of the VP of Equity and Inclusion. It's not my job to do the diversity work in every individual department, every individual organization, every individual school. I can help oversee it, just like a CFO oversees the budget. I can help you oversee it, but you also have to do your own work, right? It can't be just me, because that's impossible. Like, I'm a VP, not a magician, right? I can't work magic in order to get that.